and it's literally up now. So if you go to my YouTube, you can see me like live and stuff. Also, no music is probably not helping my because I think I'm experiencing a caffeine crash right now. So I'm going through things. I can have this in the background as well. No, I got you. Also, let me open so I can see YouTube chat as well. Gastro Labs. And then that's done. Oh wait. Turn up the music. We can almost hear you. Yo, I forgot I turned up the audio because of that. What's been the progress? So essentially, the entire progress is that we changed that, like we made more of it function off module scripts, and we added a way to see your profile. So now you can see your profile here. Hey, I built blah 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 blah. Now the main issue is figuring out how to get a timer showing up here, bro. If I have ever, what? Have I gone to AI? What kind of question is that? No, I'm not going to AI, bro. VS Code for Luo U, yes, you can do that through the Roho script. What kind of yo? Even Clavicle's like, what the fuck is going on? Bro, everyone's crashing out on bro. He just joined. um, yo, it tries pick one controller to control the cooldown. I'd put the in the LARP UI controller and for the start post button and delete the extra timer logic from the controller. Tell me directly which UI instance is the start post button and the path explorer. I can tailor a snippet. So, can you do the LARP UI controller one in the start? That's the start post button. Essentially, that's the button I want to have the timer on, anyways. So yeah, thank you. Um. But the issue with that is that I only want the timer to show after the player has already sent the post. The timer can be there in the background as a refresh timer, but the timer should only show after the player has sent the post. And we only know when the player has sent the post because it's inside the linked out controller Lua U module script, right? So we don't have that state, and that's like the main issue there. Have I ever used Julius AI? No, no, no. Guys, should I send Whisperflow and ask them for a sponsor? Because I use them on stream a whole lot. Guys, do you like the extension I built? Hold on. Let's look at this right here. Let's see what GPT 5.2 cooks up here while I go on with that. Dara constructed Icarus with WASM by hand. He does not need high level abstractions. Yeah. I'm literally a WASM genius. That's cap, by the way. Alright. Whoa, dude, what's that? Oh, what's this? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. This morning, in like 2 seconds, I basically forked the VS Code extension in your face, and I made a new one where it's just a cortisol detector. And based off like how many errors you write in your code, it rises up until the point where like everything's like not working. So yeah, essentially. What's the best beginner project as a beginner using C sharp, by the way? I would say the best beginner project is I don't look okay. So probably like some like crud stuff would be a good beginner project, but again, I'm very against like forcing people to do quote unquote projects because again, the best project is the one you come up with yourself, and the entire like equation I have for coming up with projects is find something in your life that pisses you off and use code to fix it. Find something you can make with C sharp that fixes something in your life that you have currently going on, right? Add Goddess Raging when it gets to max. I was thinking about it. I even have the image right here. I was thinking about making give me a second, let me short to media mic. Oh, I don't have it here. It's on my phone though, but I wanted to import it into here. But yeah. Okay, I can remove collection service here. That's a new collection service. I don't need it. Alright, so let's see. Minimal architecture change. It's the only place that knows when the post button is clicked and owns the start post later. Will wire them together by via callback. So set you up post on submitted equals function, and oh, elevating that is pretty cool. So using state elevation. Why is Godis suddenly popular? Because people keep posting him as like, wow, he's like really stupid. No jazz today? No, no, no. I could switch to jazz, but I'm looking having a caffeine crash right now, so I'm not sure if I want to like switch to calm, relaxing music because I might just fall asleep right in front of you guys. Let's see here. But I've been trying to like fix my sleep schedule. I think this tonight I got 7 hours of sleep in total, which is pretty cool. I need to like optimize for more definitely though. But yeah. Have you seen Godis's background? Yeah, Godis is absolutely not a good person. He's an insane person. He's not a like he should not no Godis should never be a role model. That's my like he's absolutely an insane person. But where was that video funny where he said that we should do stuff in nature even though he streams from his Hyperhead X Quadcast gaming PC on YouTube? I think yeah. Put on that Ryo Fukui. I mean, we'll see. I'm curious as to the solution. No, store threaded a task spawn, and cancel when an event happens. And option B, version token works even. No. What's the new version I just got? This is right here, right? So change my life. Let me make it so I can read this actually, because we're going into reading view now. Is generative AI popular? Definitely. No, it's underground and niche as fuck. yeah, ChatGPT is underground and niche as fuck, chat. Okay, let's see this. Need help? I mean, I quote unquote need help right now, but I'm trying to read this code. I don't like the fact that it's not syntax highlighted, which sucks, but it's fine. Update LARP URL start post timer only shows after posting. So essentially what we do is that we have the renders like the start post, I guess, right? And then start showing cooldown from now, right? Which just does like a task spawn. If we don't know when words were generated, fall back to 120 and last generated at OS clock. Okay. And then importantly, only connect once. Treat this as a cooldown ended equals words refresh, right? Yeah. Everyone should look up Godis 50. Yeah, like Godis is absolutely that's always what I show my friend when anybody talks about Godis. I'm like, yeah. And he like literally like didn't he get someone to pour acid on his wife? Like absolutely deplorable man, by the way. How is this guy not jailed up? Like, how is he just roaming free? Like, this literally makes zero sense for me. I'm Roblox Assistant 2.0. Tell me what you're trying to do. Well, Loki GPT's already cooked up a fire solution for this. Unsubmitted function. Okay. Implement it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna make it implement it. Am I lazy? Yes. Is this right? No. I'm trying to do a cooldown timer based off of that. And I just read the code and it makes sense to me. So I'm just gonna make it do it. Do I move to SF and invest in every startup with APGs and management for 2026? Definitely. I feel like the entire like SF startup ABG thing has to be like some kind of recession indicator, bro. It has to show like we are getting so down bad, and this is what we result to. Holy crap! If you rely on AI the entire game, you won't get far. But hey, this is the first time I've used agent mode, guys. Like since the 7 days. So hey, I'm gonna give myself like a pass on this. Um, do I want this? I feel like this is way too much. It's changing way too much of my code, and I don't like it. Okay, I might have to stop it. You guys are right. It's changing way too much of my code. I only want the solution from here. Alright, can I drag this chat tab out to an individual window? No. That's weird. Alright. You set ChatGPT agent to do static analysis on the TikTok VM, and I actually didn't do that bad. That's fire. Make a Roblox Studio extension that has ABGs giving you motivational words every 15 minutes. Is that peak? All right, let's go back to did somebody ping me in here? I did push it. It should be here now. Alright, give me a second. Share your projects. I pinged everyone about it. Oh, where is it at? I thought I pinged everybody about this now. Yes, I did. This is it right here. Copy message link. Then I can just send it to this guy. I just finished importing my Figma files into design. It looks absolutely shit in the Roblox Studio. Yeah, Zero. A couple of things you gotta do. You just gotta go in and tune the scale back and forth, and it should be fine. Also delete like, any extra parts there. I still haven't found the most optimal way to have that work though. Can we cancel this? Undo all. I don't want any of these. I'm trying to look at this specific, right? Um, uh, too much. I need that game done yesterday stat, bro. Brother gotta get going. Why do you not use Claude Sonnet? Because I am doing analysis rather. And I want it to do exactly what I want, so that's what I'm going for. And I can wait for that. So it's only changing that one, sending options, right? Okay. And then can post is there. All right. And then post button dot activated connect function, and then we do all of this. If not can post, then return. Select the indexes equals 0. And this is the LinkedIn UI controller, right? Now, what happens with the previous one though? Because we have a button activated and it does all of that, right? Can I connect with you on LinkedIn? Yes, you can connect with me on LinkedIn, but make sure you put in the notes that you're from the stream. What do you estimate you think I'll complete the project? I think like probably around like 5 more days, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I should be able to complete it in 5 days. UI to do this. Let me call this. Alright, so if I was to serve selected indexes, right? Attach to LARP UI has other options. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is fine. Your LARP already knows the start button instance. Need duplicate generate words. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully it works. Let's get connect on linked out and get some WLARPs going. Alright, let's go back. Did you go to school for tech, friend? Also love the D&B background. Thank you, man. Yeah, I went to school for computer science. I'm running out of water, guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Post. This does not work. Alright, let's go back to here. Let's run this again. Make post. Do this. Post. So we have that it posted. I mean, there's no errors. I don't see any errors. Let's go back to here. So, I mean... Oh, I need to update my UI LARP controller now. Ah, okay. So, it changed stuff here. Would you rather make Rust AST or hit 8-hour elect day? 8-hour elect day easily. I gotta work on my games. We'll see you. Alright, see you, Kaddish. Any tips for a 15-year-old that wants to get into developing with experience in tech but not coding? I would say simply him. Find your niche. What do you want to create in developing? You want to create apps? You want to create games? You want to create websites? You want to create mobile apps? You want to create Windows apps? Find your niche and start learning from the 0th point of that niche and how to do stuff from that stuff. Yeah, Rust AST would be so annoying to make. Yeah. No problem. Simply him. Also, simply him. I would say since you're already in 15 years old, I would give you some advice for like your senior year of high school. You want to apply to a bunch of different scholarships. Personally, the one I applied to is Amazon Future Engineer Scholarship, and if you get in, I mean, you're probably going to get into security programming at 15, and if you keep up that progress, it'll be literally like 0, easy for you, right? And it basically gets you like 40K for your college. They pay for your college 40K, and then they give you an internship in your freshman year as well. So yeah, it won't let you message me. Okay, but let me check. .com. And then I think this is you, right? So got you. Should I call it? Oh, instead of calling it LinkedIn, should I call it LARPed out? Is that crazy? Crazy work? Thank you, number. No problem. Blah 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 blah. This looks like way too much. Like everything has changed here. No? I guess not really everything. Alright, let's try. And then let's stop this. Yeah. It doesn't really matter how old you are, yeah. Make a post, blah blah blah. Post. I guess there's issues here now. Am I missing something? Alright, so on client event, right? Latch generate at OS clock, and then show cooldown, all of that, right? Now, this is when we get word refreshing, which makes sense, right? But when do we get the post function, right? Let's print this. Start post button activated, and let's make sure that we're getting those two values in sync. All right, back to this. How nice is tech and AI? It's pretty fun. All right, post. I want to see post button activated. Okay, so why is the timer not supposedly showing up, right? So post button activated if show cooldown and OS clock is less than. Oh, and OS clock is less than. Okay, so probably like putting this as well. If show cooldown clock and OS clock is less than this, then return. Now I'm wondering if it's actually like returning here. Post view visible true. Let's go back to the only thing is I'm in Switzerland and Amazon has for Germany. Usually they give internship out to people that don't get into upper school. Oh, that's very different. Okay, yeah, because I remember it's different in different places. I remember you were doing that Valorant website. If you know React and look into React Lua and UI Labs, I definitely looked at that. But what about that? People said that it's not really like what people use. Like, so apparently, hey, this is not my words, by the way. Apparently, what I said is that only certain niches use React Lua. It's not really like something people use that much. But I'm curious your opinion on that in specific, though. I guess. Okay, let's run this again. Dara, should I go for the Tiz Mala build in 2026? Forgot who Tiz Mala is. No, now I remember. I have 3 foods. Maybe you should go for the Tizbalon build. Hey, I don't know. Okay, so if show cooldown is false, and then then visible should be, I guess, false. Even then, visible should always be false. Like once you hit the post view, visible should go false anyways. Start post only if composer is not. Oh, this is the wrong button. Oh, this is so the wrong button. Alright. So the start post button is the wrong button here. Make post frame. No. It's gonna be linked out view dot Oh, that's the start post button. Okay, so why is the start post button triggering? Oh, wait. Am I stupid? No, I'm not stupid. Let's go back to here. But it helps to make UI programmatically. I use Fusion plus UI Labs, Git plus Rojo workflow. You can make UI programmatically with Fusion. Oh shoot, that's so cool. What? Make a post. Close. Make it post. So when I click this, I get I get this code. Okay. Right, that makes sense. Okay, so this is not my issue here. What I'm looking for is probably replicated on client event generate words. So show cooldown is false at this time. Stop cooldown loop render start post. And if not show cooldown, then start post button dot active equals true. Auto button color, what is that? Alright, equals true. Takes time to learn, but it's worth it if you want to make something well designed. If you can actually make a big Roblox game, I think Roblox TS is a good move. You can write JSX in it. Hell no! Oh shit. You guys are fighting. This battle's going on here. Left math, okay. If left is greater than 0, then bottom active finished. Wait until hide players post again. if it's not cooldown. Okay, but we are not setting cooldown. That's the issue, right? Is that we need to set cooldown first. So how do we do that? In post submitted, start showing cooldown, right? And let me print here. This is the issue. This is not getting set, right? Oh, I can't print right here. I can't. Alright, let's go into Roblox Studio, stop and start. But Luba, you caught up? Ooh. What am I doing? I'm working on making my UI show a timer right now. To post, on post submitted, LARPing manager. So we don't get, oh, we do get on post submitted, but didn't I print that over there? No, I didn't. We are so cool. Alright, I can save that. And then I can open this again. Let's stop this. Use a for loop. Where? Wait, why do I need to use a for loop though? Oh, like for those? I mean, is it really that necessary? We are so cool. Except no, we are not so cool because this doesn't work now. So start showing cooldown. I'm making a Roblox game? Yes. So base is equal to last generated at or OS clock. And base is start closer down. Show cooldown is equal to true. Stop cooldown loop. Start post. And then render start post. And then we go into here. And then if not, show cooldown and doesn't do it. Does all of this. And if left is max cooldown ends at 0 minus OS clock. If left, start post button dot text is equal to this. Can I make a Roblox game? I am 15. Yes, you can. This sucks. This sucks right here. The fact that this function is not working. Even though it's getting run at this point. And then tasks are cancelled. Cooldown thread equals nil. That's when we reset it, right? I mean, and when the post does, we do start showing cooldown, it does run, and it does generate a last generated at, and it does do a based cooldown, right? And then show cooldown is equals to true, and then we stop cooldown loop. I mean, why though? And then we render start post. And then we start the... Bro, I'm low-key so lost here. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Alright. I think I need to come in here and gut a bunch of stuff. So yes, it did help me in a way, but it also didn't help me. So start showing cooldown is cool here. I think what I need to do is that I need to essentially nick some of this. And do, what is it? What program are you using to make the game? I'm using Roho to sync with the cursor, and then I'm making the game through that. Give me a second for the, what is it? Start post button. Start post button dot. Oh wait, I totally know what's going on. Oh my god, I totally know what's going on. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. 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 Okay, hold on. Okay. The reason why it's not working is that the render post button is trying to use start button dot text. But if you look at the start post button, ooh, is this Aura? Yeah, Rokit. Yeah, Rokit, not Athman. Because isn't Athman discontinued? Um, yeah, if you go in here, there's literally a text called make it post. So I should fix this where we have this be the actual button here. We change this to be what? Text. And the text should be make a post. And then it should be a text size of this with the text color of white. So let's take it all the way to white. Boom. And then it should be of the font. Where's the font at? Let's see. Font should be enter. So we're going to enter. We make it bold, and then we nick the size a little bit to match the current size. So make a post almost match the current size. Boop, boop, boop. Right, and then we essentially delete this right here. Boop. Nice. And then we add a scale text to this, so the text always scales no matter the size and remains in the center. That should be fine. What programming language am I using? I'm using Lua U right now. And essentially when I do this, it should actually change the text now. So we make a post to blah, 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 boop. Hey! Okay, so the cooldown is there. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Now, I click this. It's not clicking. It's not clicking. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Okay, wait, that's so cool. Okay, it does work. Now, a couple of things I need to do here. If we go into the actual button in here, so linked out UI controller, after we post, we should essentially just nuke ourselves here. So post frame, I guess. What are we right now? We are live frame. Hey man, hope all is well. How's it going, Austin? Light frame dot visible equals false. Boom. Now, a couple of things. In this state, while we can't make a post and while we are on cooldown, I would love for the finish hide onto the player's post again. So yeah. And while we still have stuff left, essentially we just do this where button dot color, rather, background color 3 is equal to this, which is probably the gray color, and then when it's this, the background color should be the current color. Can you make a tutorial on how to make a simple Roblox game? I don't know. I used to make tutorials back in the days, like back when I was like, what, in middle school? I don't know how helpful tutorials are though, because I like to advocate for learning by doing, and you need to take like the first step initiative to do that process. And tutorials kind of like lead you on to a false sense of being able to do things yourself. How's it going, MF 2.0? I never got to say thank you for the gifts earlier. Like TikTok doesn't give me notifications for that. And they really should do. Unless I'm missing out a way for that to happen, I don't think they allow me to have notifications for that. Alright. So now the entire system should work where I make a post, right? Make a post, boop, blah, 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 post, it disappears, and then there's a cooldown, and I can't click on it, and I have to wait 2 minutes for it to come back. So let's do a test here. We're gonna wait 2 minutes here. I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Oh wait, let's figure out how to deploy the cortisol spike detector, because now I have an extension that actually does the cortisol spike. Let's do this. How is learning Roblox Studio? I have some experience with Python. You can definitely do it yourself. Like, if you have experience previously with other languages, Roblox Studio should not be hard at all. The only part of Roblox that is hard is the Roblox Studio part, not the Lua U part. It's the actual Roblox Studio part, which just like sucks. So we're back to the cortisol detector again. Well, I gotta figure out how to post it, but wait, I gotta like make sure this works. So give me like, let's wait the 2 minutes and make sure the post refreshes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, oh, I already lost all my hype right now. So 7, 4, 6, 5. Okay. We're just watching a timer go down at this point. Okay. 3. Program that you are in is Roblox Studio. Yes, this is Roblox Studio right now. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay. I guess that happens, right? Okay, because the timer is not always synced, right? That sucks. Buns. Okay, we'll fix that eventually. But oh wait. The reason why the timer sucks is that the timer starts from, oh no, it doesn't start from that. What do I build? I built a bunch of stuff. I literally like I've made applications before. I've made websites. Now I'm like working on a VS Code extension as well as doing a Roblox game. So yeah. What's happening? We are looking at the cooldown timer and we're making sure it works. There is something that is missing here, is that whenever we're doing the stop cooldown loop, we don't reset everything to how it is. So whenever we have, what is it? We get on generated event. We set the last generated at to the current clock, and then we show cooldown equals false. We stop cooldown loop and render start post. If not show cooldown, we should do the, not even the button color rather, but the background color. We should change it to this. I'm gonna copy. Oh my god, I think my table is shaking from the wind outside. Does it cost you to make a game? I guess it cost me time. How long have I been coding in Roblox? For about like what, 7 days. But I did do Roblox Studio when I was like in 2019, when I was like what, like would I be 12 at that point? But I didn't know how to program, so ended up giving up after like what, 3 months. So it wasn't too helpful for my progress. And then I can make sure that when the cooldown runs out, you will get your button color back, which is really, really important. How old am I now? I'm 18. Okay. And that shouldn't be too hard. Since you're using Wally, look into janitor. Janitor. Is it a garbage garbage collector? Roblox. Ooh. That's really cool. Well, that's so fire. What? Don't give them equity. Okay, I got it. Alright, so we have the make a post button actively working. So essentially we've done that entire portion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do this entire thing and then we post it. Boom. And then we get a cooldown. We can't use it. And then we have to go back, close out of here, and that works. Okay. So with that done, honestly, the next step is probably Should I get started on the building? Cause like the builder is low-key taking a long time. I'm gonna try to DM him. Am I currently using any UI libraries? No, no, no. Not for, at least not for Roblox, that is. Let's go in here. House the. I guess I'll start working on the investor system as well. Our strategic bean chair being a decor. I'm so down. Right now for our progress, well, actually it's gonna be tycoon, handler. This is kind of what we've got. We've only got like 4 of them. Type intern, type. So yeah. You might want to check out a video on Fusion. All right, guys, you guys are making me want to try out Fusion. Roblox Fusion. Better than Rokit. Better than all these. Oh, video is unavailable. I love this. Let's try this though. Oh, something went wrong. Everything got deleted. Holy crap. It's easier than React. All these videos are down. Use vid is better. Trust. Is C++ Lua based? No, no, no. Not is C. No, it's Lua U C# based. No. Roblox. Let's look at this. A creative UI library. You want to see? Look up SF Tourney on Roblox. All right. What app did I create? I created this application. Give me a second to open it. It's called Icarus. It's a open source Valorant strategy creator. It's a tool to allow Valorant players to plan strategies for the game of Valorant, inside of the game of Valorant, outside of the game of Valorant. And so I'm scaling it bad. The entire shtick here is that Valorant's a hero shooter, meaning there's a bunch of characters with a bunch of abilities that have different sizes on different maps. So without having a tool that brings in all of these in-game data, including the visualizations for the abilities as well, is literally impossible to make strategies for Valorant. And that's exactly what my application does. It brings all of that data and as well visualizes on the map to be accurate. So let's take example this ability right here. You see, this is exactly 1-for-1 to how it should behave within the game of Valorant, which makes it very, very important. And you can also do stuff like adding images, as you can see here, adding text, and as well as drawing, and being able to share all this stuff with your team. How the hell did you start to like Cluey? I mean, oh wait, I don't like Cluey. That was a satire video, guys. Did you not know that was a satire video? I don't even use Cluey. I don't even use Cluey at all. It was a satire video. There's no way I'm paying for like some silly AI note taker, bro. Let's have Turney, and then I guess this is it, right? Let's check it out. And after this, I'm probably gonna head out because I gotta number one, get some water, um, do a bunch of stuff. Repeat that. Repeat what exactly? Uh, how the hell did I? Oh, you want to record me? All right, all right. Okay. Oh, this UI looks really good. Ooh, what? That's crazy. Oh my god, this UI looks really, really good. And you can see players ping and all that stuff. So is this Fortnite and Roblox at the same time? Okay. All right. Anyways, so how the hell did I start to like Cluey? Okay, so essentially, I don't even like use Cluey. This is all LARP. I'm literally it's just a satire video. I was just trying to like troll. Never ever using Cluey. Never ever doing any of that stuff ever. Okay, guys. Guys, I'm out of water. I need more water. But I do mess with Roy Lee though. He's my bro. Would you make a OS that runs from scratch, that runs assembly, that runs Roblox assembly for 1 million. If they give me the 1 million before I make it, then I'll do it. But if they expect me to make it and then I get the 1 million, no. I need to get the money before I start doing it, and then I'll 100% do it. But the other way around, best believe I won't be doing that. Let's see here. It should be fine. I should be figuring out how to export this. All right, let's go to fixing. Let me get commit though. Git add git commit commit working cooldown UI git push. And we can push that to the master, and then I can take this the cortisol detector, and we can go to the actual file that is running off of. So I essentially forked the VS Code project called In Your Face, which essentially allows you to show a bunch of images whenever there's a bunch of errors. So I'm gonna make it so that it's kind of like mine, not mine, but you know what I mean, like change up a couple of stuff here. So number one, where is the actual name of the project? So view airlines disable, um, all of that stuff at the bottom. I guess in your face, right? Open view. What is it called? In your face. Okay. Static read only. Mm, 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 mm. Which Doom face to show in web view? And it does VS Code workspace. I get configuration in your face. And where's the config at? Mm, mm, mm. And yeah, it does that, right? And this is where it does like all the things. It pushes the image and it pushes the error number, and it does all of that, right? Yellow, and it does, oh, that's cool. Get number of errors, and that's like where that happens. All right. Mm, mm, mm. Wait, what? Extension.js, and this is essentially the same thing, right? Because this is in TypeScript. Let's go back to here. I have some docs open, I think. Is it free to make a Roblox game? Yes. So essentially, when you create the package, what's the identifier of your? So where's all this stuff stored? Um, I'll probably go into the project and do not here. Let's go to the other one, which would be right here. Yeah. Uh, uh, guy from uni literally did that. Such a waste of time. He made his own CPU. God damn. Am I vibe coding or doing it all from scratch? I am not vibe coding. We are doing stuff from the freaking packet. All right, here it is. So, uh, cortisol meter. That shows the number of errors in your code. Uh, this is a fork of in your face. Yep. All right. So making sure that it's a fork of in your face, and then I guess I'll have to do all that stuff like versioning, all of this stuff. Um, okay. This would be 1.0. I'll fix the publisher stuff eventually. And publisher will be what? Sunken in time, I think that's my. cortisol meter, and that's the repository as well. And this should not be too hard. Keywords, cortisol, ouch. All right. It would take me 6 to 7 weeks to create a CPU. Yeah, bro, you got it. I can remove from extensions, targeting engine version. Um, uh, I guess. I mean, will this break it? Who knows, right? All right, cortisol meter, and then I think that's all of this stuff referencing in your face, and then we can go back. Oh wait, actually, that's probably better, right? And yep, yep. And then I probably need to change in your face here, cortisol meter, and then I think we should be fine if we do that. Hopefully it works. All right, let's do this. Oh, probably that as well. So if we hot restart and build the entire project, I mean, let's just, okay. Let's run it again. How much time does it take me to make a Roblox game? It depends on the scope of the Roblox game, honestly. The bigger the scope, the longer it takes. I guess there's no errors in here. Okay, so it does work, which is really, really important. Okay, now, nice, nice, nice. I mean, this seems ready to work with. So let's do a git add, git commit working cortisol meter, git push. Add Godis, you're procrastinating. Should I add Godis or nah, bro? Because I don't like Godis as a person. He's low-key like a bad person. So does me adding Godis low-key kind of give me bad rep? You know what I mean? Like the cortisol meter on its own is fine, but like if you're talking about cortisol, you kind of have to. I mean, mm, uh, um, 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 that guy's full of cortisol and rage. But he did do terrible things though. Like, you know what I mean? Like you understand where I'm coming from though, no? Bro, scared to use Claude Code. Bro, every time Nose comes on here, bro, he's always trying to preach to me about Claude Code. I hope they're not paying you anything, bro. Like, I feel like this is fine. If somebody wants to add Godis to it, they can go ahead and do that much. But I think I'm good off that. Day 55 of asking me to use Claude Code. Twin, I'm not using Claude Code, Twin. Uh, let's see. I should probably change my goal from that. Let's go to settings. I don't know why it's that huge. It should be 800. And that should be better. All right, nice. I'll make a PR and take the fall for it. Sure. But I have to merge the PR. Then if I merge the PR, I lose aura from that. Okay, it's up to date. Eventually, I'll have to publish this. So I'll make a video on this tonight, and I should be fine. interface cortisol detector, and then yeah. Then they can't blame you. Say I socially engineered you. Okay. And yeah, okay. I will fork this. I think it's MIT license, so I should be able to do that. Okay. I'll change up these in a bit, and then that should pretty much be it. All right, guys. Great stream today. I did a whole lot of stuff. I got a whole lot of stuff done. We'll hop on tomorrow, maybe later today, seeing how I'm feeling about stuff, and then yeah. Well, see y'all. And if you guys want to talk to me off stream, talk to me on the Discord, and that's pretty much it. Bye bye, guys. Um, I got 50 gems. Can you imagine it forcing yourself to not code? Because I would basically have not. The best way to get good at design, as someone who actually forced myself to learn design, steal a bunch of ideas. What's the best? What's the best AI? You're telling. Or mom did not joke about the spelling bee in middle school, bro. You're telling me multiple groups hit a I posted this video. You're telling me. I posted this video about 3 weeks ago talking about how I think I'm gonna fail my first ever course in college calculus. But fast forward to today, I actually passed with C. I don't think it's crazy to say that had I not posted that video, and the reason I'm saying that is college feels so isolated. Bro, I always forget about YouTube, bro. YouTube has to be like the one thing I always forget to like close.